Elizabeth and then-husband Mike Todd were in Paris when she saw a pair of costume jewelry earrings and fell in love with them. Sometime after purchasing them, she was putting them on and realized something wasn't quite the same. Then she noticed Mr. Todd looking at her with an amused look on his face. He had had the costume earrings duplicated exactly in platinum and diamonds. As they came to be known, the Todd chandelier earrings remained Elizabeth's favorite earrings for the remainder of her life, wearing them countless times for countless occasions. These are an original vintage 1950s set of those costume earrings. In 1994's The Flintstones, in her final screen appearance, portraying Fred Flintstone's mother-in-law, Pearl Slaghoople, Elizabeth wore this, the Krupp Rock, a modern Stone Age version of her own famous Krupp diamond. This Nolan Miller gown was designed for and worn by Elizabeth during her guest appearance in the 1980s TV series Hotel, and privately when she was given the Starlight Foundation Award for her humanitarian work in fulfilling the wishes of seriously or terminally ill children. Two beautiful Regency period costumes designed by Elizabeth Haffenden are being offered from 1954's Beau Brummell, a sumptuously embellished ball gown and a stunning nightgown and peignoir. From 1954's Elephant Walk comes this lovely Edith head creation in Elizabeth's signature lavender color. It was originally designed for Vivian Leigh, who had to withdraw from the production, and Elizabeth replaced her. Walter Plunkett creations are rarely offered. Forever to be known as the legendary designer of the costumes in Gone with the Wind, he also designed this antebellum gown worn by Elizabeth in Raintree County. In need of restoration, it is being offered on a please save me basis. Both pairs of these shoes are also from Raintree County. The pair on the left were worn with the gown you just saw. The pair on the right were worn for the New Orleans society ball scene. Tiziani of Rome designed this gown for Elizabeth to wear to Princess Grace's Scorpio ball in Monaco on November 15, 1969. It was designed to showcase the debut of her newest jaw-dropper, the 69.42 carat Taylor Burton diamond. The necklace with a custom-cut zirconia replica of the diamond is included. Elizabeth kept this gown for the rest of her life, and it was part of the record-breaking Christie's auction of her estate. Two props from Cleopatra are being offered. Cleopatra's dagger, worn after she is smuggled into the palace, rolled inside a carpet to meet Caesar, and her vanity table mirror, seen several times throughout the film. The mirror was later used in the classic 1960s sci-fi TV series Lost in Space, in the episode The Thief from Outer Space. Worn for the scene when Caesarion, Cleopatra and Caesar's son, is conceived, Cleopatra's words are music to Caesar's yearning for an heir.
A woman who cannot bear children is like a river that is dry. I am the Nile. I will bear many sons. Isis has told me. My breasts are filled with love and life. My hips are rounded and well apart. Such women, they say, have sons.
This beautiful nightgown was in Elizabeth's possession for the remainder of her life, and was part of the Christie's auction of her estate in December 2011. Cleopatra takes Caesar to the tomb of Alexander the Great. After an impassioned plea for Caesar to join her in creating
one people on earth living in peace,
she reveals to him that she is expecting his child. The original headdress, seen here, was thought to be too casual for the serious nature of the scene, and a more ceremonial headdress was chosen.
Your destiny is no longer just yours. It's mine too.
Wearing this gown, Cleopatra is informed that the Romans have offered Caesar the title of Dictator of Rome for life. She learns that the title is essentially in name only, and that Caesar's dictates must still be approved by the Roman Senate. She sarcastically asks,
And to be dictator of Rome for life?
Is to be granted the lifelong respect and honor of the Roman people.
And the dictates of the dictator?
Must in each case, of course, be approved by the Senate of Rome.
Thank you, Rufio.
This crown was worn for the pivotal Battle of Actium sequence, during which Cleopatra is erroneously told that Antony has perished.
Would you say, Admiral, that Lord Antony is dead?
With the love of her life gone, her only thought was to return to her son, and she asks,
How is the wind for Egypt? We'll sail at once.
As with many of the ornamental pieces of jewelry from the film, the crown's uraeus was removed for use in a subsequent production. The replicated uraeus is included with the crown, as is the bust, which was modified from Taylor's life mask. Antony summons Cleopatra to him in Tarsus. He feels she must come to him as she had to Caesar. The Queen of Egypt cannot be summoned, and she will not leave Egypt. In a bit of cat and mouse, she does go to him, but it is on her barge, which is essentially Egypt. Cleopatra's arrival in Tarsus, wearing this costume, is the film's second grand entrance. It is rare for a vintage costume of more than one piece to be offered with all of them together, including the headdress. The original pearl pendant hanging from the hairline of the headdress was, like many such embellishments, removed for use in some other production. A replicated pendant has been put in the original's place. The included Coins of Caesar necklace has been replicated with Swarovski crystals to complete the costume's film appearance. The cat statues that flanked Elizabeth in this scene are also being offered. The cats appeared in several of the Catwoman and King Tut episodes of the classic 1960s TV series Batman, and in Joan Collins's Cleopatra episode of Fantasy Island. Irene Sharaff's designs for the costumes in this film won her the Academy Award. Elizabeth was at the pinnacle of her fame, beauty, and notoriety when she wore this gown. No star before her or since had or has attained such a level of worldwide, bona fide superstardom. This is the centerpiece costume from the film Cleopatra, worn for what many people think to be the most impressive, extravagant scene ever captured on film. The incredible Cleopatra's entrance into Rome. This lot comes with the painstakingly detailed replica of the crown and the mannequin you see here, the head of which is a mold of Elizabeth's life mask, made for the complicated makeup she would wear for her role in The List of Adrian Messenger, a role she ended up not doing. The gown is worn again in the final scene of the film showing Cleopatra as she lies in state after her death. And the servant was asked, "Was this well done of your lady?" And the servant answered, "Extremely well, as befitting the last great star."